Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my review over Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Now, listen, for those who don't know, I am out of town. I actually come back to Houston. I'm so ready to go back home. Girl, I'm so ready to go back. Girl, I was actually thinking about changing my flight for today, because I leave tomorrow, but I was like, girl, I'm going back home. I'm going back today. Girl, when I looked at them prices that they was trying to charge me, I said, girl, she gonna sit down and be still until it's time to leave tomorrow. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm ready to go home. And I hate feeling that I don't like getting behind on my videos. It stresses me out. Like, I don't know. We'll have another conversation about that another day. But it just stresses me out, and I know when I'm out of town, and then I'm out of town with some of my friends. It's really hard to okay, girl, just give me. Okay, girl, just wait. Okay, girl, I got. Like yesterday, okay, I gotta go. I had to go to dinner. Anyways, but I'm over New York, child. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go home to my apartment. My family, my mama and sister. I have two sisters. My sister one of my sisters lives in Houston, but my mama coming down for my birthday is Friday. So my mama coming down Saturday. And so I need to get home, and my apartment looks a mess. I had clothes and stuff everywhere. So I need to clean up, cause my mama, she got OCD. she ain't never went to the doctor and they diagnosed her with it, but she got real bad OCD. And if your shit is not clean, baby, girl, my mama do not like mess. She don't like dirt. My mama is when it comes to being clean and stuff being in the right place, and girl, she'll come in and start, she'll come into your place and start cleaning up. She's very not, you got too much going on. Why your clothes, why your panties not up? why you got clothes on the floor? Why your clothes on the floor in the closet and not on the hangers? Why is that plate in the sink? Why did you wash that cup? Are you using that cup? Okay, wash the cup and put it up. Girl, yes. I remember one time I went home for vacation, summer vacation or something like that, or Christmas vacation or something. And I was asleep, honey. When I tell y'all, I woke up and I thought somebody had broke into the house. It was in my room. Girl, why I popped open my eye? Girl, why it was my mama? I had some money sitting on the table, quarters, nickels, and dimes. Why she was literally stacking the coins on top of each other. I tell you, I wanted to curse her out so bad. Man, my whole body. I just thought somebody was about to try to take my booty, girl. I was like, oh my God. We about to turn this room to shreds, girl, because I'm not going out like that. No, man, we about to molly, baby. We about to molly to the wop, girl. Anyway, child. But yes, I just need to go home and Lysol and wipe counters down and make sure that if she do this, girl, ain't no dirt on the counter, honey. Girl, she all of that, girl. Just the best, girl. Anyways, girl, at least y'all know my shit be clean when it's time to clean. Hello? All right, so let's go ahead and get into Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Okay, so Kimmy starts telling Maurice about the night before. She tells us. She lets it be known that Destiny and Tiffany actually got into a couple more arguments on the way back home. So Mel is outside pretending that she's working, girl. Anyway, so Mel is outside. Destiny goes outside to have a conversation with her. This is the problem, right? This is one thing I don't like about Destiny. Destiny, you don't like Tiffany, period. And I understand why you don't like her, because your very first interaction with her, she was being messy. So you have a perfectly fine reason to not like her. Just say, I don't put her like that, right? But I feel like Destiny is on this whole passive aggressive, oh, let us just shell it out, let us do this. If Tiffany, even when Mel asks you straight up, do you like Tiffany? I don't think she gave just a straight out yes or no. I do feel like Melody does step in a lot. She always had, anytime it has anything to do with Tiffany, I feel like, and you know how like some of the other girls on the other shows, when the girls argue, they sometimes just sit back, and just let the girls argue. I feel like Melody hasn't learned how to do that yet. Like Melody wants to interject when it has to do with Tiffany. Just shut up. Let Tiffany and Destiny go at it. And I guess that's probably that's what Destiny probably meant. Well, now that I think about it, I guess the times that we have, I don't know, girl. I just feel like Destiny, a part of me feels like Destiny, girl, you just don't like her. But you have a good reason not to like her. But you don't want to say you don't like her. But you want to hash it out with her. I don't know, girl. Anyways, Tiffany. Tiffany is in the room talking to Lewis. She tells Lewis, is his name Lewis? I think his name is Lewis. If that man is not Lewis, I'm so sorry. I'll get it right the next time. I'm just gonna call him Tiffany's husband. So she's in the room talking to her husband, and Tiffany says that from day one she had it out for me. No, Tiffany. I don't know if you remember what happened the very first day when you walked in. I believe, from what I remember, Destiny got up and gave you a hug. I think she said you were gorgeous. It wasn't until you decided to, girl, I just brushed my teeth. And girl, I had some, that thick Crest toothpaste. I hate that thick white paste toothpaste, girl. It be stuck all over your lip. That's what I thought was on my lips still. Anyways, it wasn't until after you decided to be messy at Tiffany's birthday brunch that's where the problem came into play. Like, we're not gonna sit here and act like Tiffany, girl, like Destiny just got a problem with you just because she's making up something in her head. She's not making it up, but she just won't outright say, I don't like the bitch, right? And she's playing this whole passive aggressive, rolling her eyes. Like, she was rolling her eyes, definitely doing a whole bunch of faces at the bar or club, wherever they went to, making faces. She low-key called Tiffany lame without calling her lame. So she does take these little, like, slight jabs and do little passive-aggressive things. But, girl, again, Destiny has reason not to like you. It's not like she just pulling some shit out of her ass. You came in basically talking about another bitch at a party. I forgot what it was, girl. Y'all know. Marceau and Tisha. I don't know, y'all. Like, Marceau, I feel like when it comes to some men and their partners, their wives, they know the things that they can say to make them feel, okay, this is what I need to say in order to make her feel okay. Like, to me, all that shit that Marceau was saying in that bed, I'm sorry, it was bullshit to me. Marceau, if you want to nip this situation and lay it to bed, the only thing that you have to say is, Tisha, I have never, ever cheated on you. I have always been committed and faithful to you. So therefore, there's not a baby out there. These rumors that people are spreading about me cheating on you are not right. They're incorrect. It is a lie. I have always been faithful to you. I have never cheated on you with any of these people that they say I've cheated on you with. And again, I definitely don't have a baby because I've never cheated on you. If he said something like that, I think that will put the shit to bed. But he wants to go around the circle and, girl, play girl, hopscotch and, girl, go up and down, girl, the Ferris wheel, around the Ferris wheel. Like, girl, no, I'm not playing this. Let's keep up what Marceau trying to say, what he's trying to say. The truth of the matter is, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, okay? And I may be one of them clowns that Marceau talking about. Did he call us clowns? The ones. I think Marceau cheated on Tisha. And I'm going to tell you why I think Marceau has cheated on Tisha. Martell came out and said season 1 that Marceau had, 20 girlfriends? Ain't no way in fucking hell. And maybe I'm projecting. I don't know. Maybe I'm making it about me and not about Marceau. But I just don't think it makes sense to me that you could have this man who's supposed to be one of your good friends, supposed to be your good Judy, come out and say that you got 20 girlfriends and you still continue to be friends with this nigga. I just put it in my head that Martell got dirt on Marceau. And then it don't make it no better that they say that you was fucking Melody's hairstylist. Again, Martell could have put this to rest a long time ago if he just would have came out and said what I said earlier. Just say, I've never cheated on you. I've always been faithful. I've always been committed to you. I don't have a baby because I've never cheated. But he wants to play this go around the circle game. And this slow talking, let me just, these people. And then, that y'all start, no tea, no shade to the married people. Shout out to everybody who married. Y'all want to start playing the old, well, I only take advice from married people. But then, girl, when the married people start giving you advice, aka Tiffany and her husband, then it's, they only been married for this amount of years. And then if Melody says something, it's, girl, she just got a divorce. No, girl, you want advice from people who are going to agree with you. Because when Dr. Francis, even though he's a therapist, right? He's a man. He's been married, I think, longer than everybody on the show. 40 years, I think they said? Now, he's a doctor, and you didn't go there. You went there. Well, he didn't go there. Tisha surprised him. Like, he was going to give you some advice or try to help you maneuver through whatever problems that you had. You don't want to hear what he had to say, right? Because you knew that Dr. Francis was going to hold your black ass accountable for the fuck shit that you do. And Marceau wants advice from Dr. Jackie and Curtis. When people say they want advice from married people, they want advice from married people who have been through the same thing as they've been through, so they can stick around and say, based on my friend group or based on these type of people, they stuck around. Girl, just say I'm going to be a dumb bitch and stay with my trifling ass husband. Because the truth of the matter is, I wouldn't have told Tisha to try and do that vow renewal ceremony. I would have told her, girl, look, the nigga already was pissed off that your ass took him to therapy. Now you about to surprise him again? Don't do it. I'm single, but I don't know shit. But the married people in the group, they pushing Tisha to, go do it. Or you should do it. But the man done already told you that he didn't want to do it. Now, I have my own thoughts about Marceau and why he didn't want to do it. But the truth of the matter is he didn't want to do it. So therefore, Tisha, don't do it, girl. He already didn't like the fact that you took him to surprise therapy. You already had a conversation with him about this. And he told you no. So, girl, just leave it alone. But here come the crew. Here come the crew. We're going to get into that in a little bit. Marceau saying he has to work a lot. I think, and I could be wrong on this, Marceau, like a lot of men, Marceau, you don't have to work your ass to your bones. If you allow, like Martell said, you don't allow her to. If you allow Tisha to get a job, that would take some of the weight off of you. And I do believe that you can afford a babysitter. And on top of that, you also clearly have family in the area. So there's not this big, I don't think it would be this headache with you trying to find someone if Tisha had to work that day or if you had to work to find a babysitter. I think that Marceau has in his head of what a man is going to do and what a woman is going to do. But then you want to sit here and I ain't going to say complain, but then you want to sit here and voice, I have to work. This is for us. But girl, you could take some of that slack away if you just let Tisha work like she's been wanting to work. Now, it's one thing if Tisha was going to be working and all the money. Like, I know some people, like, for example, let me give you an example. I know somebody who was thinking about going back to work, right? But then when they looked at the calculations of, girl, this is how much it's going to cost for daycare, bitch, pretty much all the extra money that we're going to be bringing in, going to be going towards daycare. So, bitch, I might as well just stay at home. Now that, I guess, makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't have anybody to, like, just watch my kids. So, okay, girl, let me just stay at home, and girl, it's going to be what it's going to be. So every situation I know is different, but I don't think that's their situation. I think they have family. I think they have enough coin. And then on top of that, your kids are at an age to the point where, girl, they pretty much can go in the kitchen and fix the sandwich and wipe their ass. It ain't a lot that a babysitter gonna have to do. Girl, sit there and just make sure they don't burn the fucking house down, right? Girl, throw Wanda messy ass a couple of dollars a month. I'm sure she'll watch the kids. Anyways, girl, I'm tired of talking about Marcel and Tisha. Tiffany stops by. Tisha stops by Tiffany's room, and you know what I don't like about Tiffany and Marceau? I don't know who told Tiffany and Marceau that they are the expert relationship gurus. Girl, because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting from Tiffany and Tiffany's husband that they are the expert relationship gurus. Oh, y'all getting that from them? Anyways, to me, I felt like they gave Tiffany I feel like they gave Destiny some fucked up advice. Well, if this is what your heart wants, then go for it. All I'm saying is, girl, at the end of the day, regardless of what I think about Marceau, girl, that's your husband. You know how your husband is. You know who you married. You know who you married to like, you know who this nigga is. You know he's misogynistic. You know he's sexist. You know he's a pig, you know? And if he's telling you, girl, I don't want to do it, girl, just don't do it. Girl, just don't do it. Just don't do it. That will be my advice. Girl, just don't do it. But then you got the other married people. Like you said, married people give advice to married people. Married people telling them basically do it, girl. And then when they get to the chapel, girl, you have them pretty much backing Marceau into a corner. Now for me, did I think it was that big of a deal? No. Marceau is on this whole, I wanted to be serious and I wanted to just be me and you and I take marriage seriously and I do this and I do that and I do that and this. I was with Tisha. As far as like just doing something. You're in Vegas. It's fun. Let's just do it. You know, and Marceau took it to a whole nother level, like this deep. Girl, we just in Vegas, child. We in a chapel. Girl, I said, girl, was that a real church house? Was them hoes, girl, when them hoes walking there with their titties and asses hanging out, bitch, I said that whole church house about to burn down, honey. The only one who walked in there covered up, looking like they was ready to probably go to church if they covered up their arms a little bit, was Miss Tiffany PTA. Girl, Tiffany walked in there, girl. Tiffany looked a fool. Everybody else looked like Jezebel's hoes and Delilah's spirits, honey. Girl, I love what, what's her name? I thought Tisha's dress was cute. Girl, I thought Melody's dress was cute. I thought Destiny looked cute. Kimmy looked a little older. She looked her age, but still a sexy age, right? She had a look, whatever over the top and a little, you know, little dress on underneath. But that Tiffany looked a fool, baby. Anyways, Martell in the pink suit. Bitch, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. All I saw was dick and balls in between Marcel's legs. Y'all know I was like, what is that? What is that, sir? Right there, right here. On that leg. What is that? Girl. Okay, Marcel, baby, all I see is dick and balls. Baby, them pants was either tight or Martell just got something going down on in between his legs. Probably the pants tight. Okay? You know Marcel like his clothes a little too tight and a little too small. Anyways, when Marceau said it's like reheating a meal while he was talking about Tiffany and her husband marriage. I guess they've only been married for like 11 months. He said they've been married for 3 songs. I ain't gonna lie, Marceau did have me cracking up. They've been married for like 3 songs. And it's like reheating a meal while cooking it. Um. Oh. Oh, girl. I still got some more. I thought I was done. Um. Okay. So they go to dinner, and they were talking about celebrating, and Martell. They were talking about, I guess, how they celebrated. Somebody brings up, I think it was Kimmy, how they celebrated Melody and Martell's 10-year anniversary. Now they're celebrating Tisha and Marcel's 15-year anniversary. How they were there when then when I say bitch, 3 seasons in, I still get these M's confused. Maurice and Kimmy when they got married, right? And then Martell starts to say, I love being married. Girl, did you? I did a lot of good things in my marriage. You know what I come to realize? When men say they do a lot of good things in their marriage, they're looking at it from like, I provided, like, financially. And quiet as it's kept, Marceau, you barely was doing that because, girl, from what it sounds like, bitch, you running around here scraping for a penny and a dime to rub together, girl, because if it wasn't for Melody and the brains, right, girl, you probably wouldn't even been able to provide financially. I don't know, girl. Martell has a warped sense. No, he don't. He think he look at it just like the other niggas do, girl. He ain't no different, child. I did a lot of good things in my marriage. Yeah, did you? What are they? You provided financially. I'm sure they're gonna say that. You're not gonna say you protected your wife, because I'm sure Melody had to go get tested for STDs and STIs. So did you really protect your wife? Girl, anyways, girl, we're not gonna get. I'm not even gonna get into Martell because, girl, we got into Martell for about 2 seasons. I'm gonna give Martell a rest. The bitch who who the bitch who I'm after that is Melody S. Hope. That's who on my motherfucking radar. That's the bitch who I got on my motherfucking radar. Everybody else, I don't care about Marcel. I don't care about Tisha. I'm on Melody's ass. Because that heifer is fake. I don't care what nobody say. Melody is fake. Melody is nothing but a performer. Girl, every time the camera turn on, I feel like she's putting on the show. I feel like everything about Melody is fake. I'm sorry. Anyways, and girl, y'all be talking about, girl, I don't like Mia. Girl, I just want Mia to be honest, girl. Melody, I don't have a problem telling you other bitches who I don't like. I don't like Phaedra Parks. I don't like Melody. I can't stand Michael Darby. Hello? Anyways, girl. Marceau basically starts to tell Martell that he was too busy comparing himself to other men, and that this is Martell's whole thing. I did this, basically. How can I say it? How can I put it? Martell was always basically like, I'm taking care of my kids. The other men are taking care of their kids. Like, I'm going to pick my kids up from school, right? Marceau didn't even know his son was allergic to peanut butter. He didn't knocked his son off. Hello? Expiration date, gone to glory, right? Because he don't know shit about his children. So when Martell starts to compare himself to the other men, he feels as though, girl, I'm doing good, right? Because at this point, when you look at all the other shit that we doing, okay, we all probably got dirt, right? Not we. I'm talking about them. They all probably up to no good. But then when I saw to add the shit on my list that they not doing, like taking care of my kids, picking up my kids from school, it's like, okay, bitch, well, I'm good. And it's like, girl, you're actually not. You're supposed to take care of your kids, bitch. You're supposed to go pick your kids up from school. Right? Anyways, Marcel says every man wants to feel like they're the best thing that happened to their wives, but sometimes the shit just ain't true. The niggas will convince y'all that, girl, I'm the best thing since sliced bread. I'm the best thing since motherfucking seasoning. But the truth of the matter is the niggas ain't shit. Girl, trash. Take them and throw them in a dumpster, honey. Anyways, Marceau. Marceau basically addresses the new couple. Tiffany starts to speak. He says, I'm kind of talking to Lewis. Well, girl, you just said the new couple, so you were actually talking to both of them, right? Marceau is basically talking about the conversation that he had with the guys on the basketball court, and Lewis went and told Tiffany. Now, like I've said this before, and I'm going to continue to say it. Pillow talk is pillow talk when it stays on the pillow. If you have pillow talk with your partner, right, like a lot of people do, once it leaves that pillow and goes into the streets, now it's mess, right? The conversation that Marceau had with, is his name Lewis? I want to call that man Lewis so bad. With Tiffany's husband. That was not a conversation that should have made it back to Tisha. That was a conversation that Marceau should have had with Tisha at the time that he wanted to have the conversation with Tisha. I'm thinking about it now, right? Because I think last week I said that, did I say Tiffany wasn't wrong? I can't remember. But I'll say this much. Tiffany didn't have no business bringing it up. Because that really wasn't her place. It really wasn't. And on top of that, girl, you're new to that's the really thing. Like, if Kimmy would have mentioned it, it probably would have had a completely different type of delivery, right? But bitch, you really just got into the group basically 2 days ago. Who the fuck are you to be coming relaying and telling anything that somebody else said? So I was with Marceau with the whole, basically, nigga, I told you something because we were having conversations as boys, right? Not for you, not for your messy ass wife to run back and tell my wife. That's really what he really wanted to say, right? Because if you want to tell your wife, that's fine. I get it. We all talk to our wives. But girl, your wife should have kept her motherfucking mouth closed. If it was a punk at the table, that's how we would have said it, right? Then we would have been fighting and throwing glasses, and girl, somebody would have been tossed out the motherfucking window. However, Lewis said, maybe y'all have a problem with communication. Girl, listen, I get what Lewis was trying to say. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that some of the stuff that Lewis was saying didn't make sense to me, because it did. However, I think at the end of the day, Tiffany shouldn't have said nothing. Boom. Tiffany shouldn't have said nothing. You can go tell Tiffany all you want what happened on the basketball court, but you should have just been like, yeah, just don't say nothing. But, Tiffany has this whole, I'm transparent, I'm this. And like I said last week, and somebody got in the comment section talking about, oh, I thought you said you was against fighting. Girl. This is what I'm saying. Girl, as grown people, we all know, right, that you cannot go around saying what the fuck you want to say to people. We know that. Girl, we're not talking about no goddamn Real Housewives of Potomac, right? Tiffany should know that, girl, the way that you handle your children is not the way that you can handle a grown-ass person. Because there's a possibility that grown-ass person may pop your ass in your face. That's what I was saying. Anyways, Marceau talks. Did I talk about this already? Marceau starts talking about happiness comes second after commitment. I'm sorry. I think Marceau needs therapy. He needs real deep therapy, like I think a lot of men do. Like, I think we all need therapy. I think we all could use a good therapy session. Let me say that. All of us, including me, girl. Yeah, I never told y'all, girl, I need me a couple of sessions my damn self. But I think it's one thing to recognize that, girl, you should go to therapy, versus when the niggas be like, oh, shit ain't wrong with me. No, nigga, you fucked up. Nigga, you're fucked up. You need to go, sir. You need to go to therapy, right? I am never down, and I'm sorry, I'm not down with the whole, this is what Marceau gives me, the whole, my happiness comes after the commitment. No, the fuck it don't. I'm telling y'all, Marceau gonna always convince Tisha to stay in that fucked up job-ass marriage, because in his head, he knows that he benefits from being married, right? he knows that what comes from being married to Tisha, or just being married, period, right? He knows. So he's gonna convince her, we gonna stay together for the kids, right? It's not about us. It's about the commitment. So even if I go out in these streets and Raw Dog Melodies, allegedly fuck Melody's hairstylist, it's about the commitment that we made. That's who Marceau is. That's who Marceau. We can work through this. It's about the commitment. It's about keeping this intact. That's the type of shit that Marceau would tell Tisha, and she would sit there and fall for it and stay. All right, y'all, that's it. This review is longer than what I said it was going to be. All right, I'm about to go out here and shower. Then I'm going to go out here and find me something to eat. Because my friends wanted to go. What's that place called? Melba's? Well, I mentioned it because I saw... I'm going to talk about that little soul. We went to a little restaurant last night called Red Rooster in Harlem. Real cute. But... y'all soul food don't be soul food. I'm sorry. Girl, if y'all want some real soul food, girl, go to Houston. The girls know how to season. I'm gonna leave it at that. Girl, my waiter, bitch, I fell in love with the waiter last night. Oh, girl, he kind of gave me. You know, I'm not into the girl. I was about to say something. You know, I like the boys. I like the boys that, like, like the boys who look like they were like Vans, like the rock star type of boys. I love those black boys. Oh my God, girl, they just be turning me on. Girl, he had this big hair and it was shaved on the sides. He looked like he probably like skateboard on the weekends, right? And I couldn't really tell if he was gay or not. I love, girl. Ooh. Girl, that was my little man, honey. And he was probably about my height. He was light-skinned, though. Yeah, I know back in the day, I used to think light-skinned people was just the same as white people. I swear, I used to think like a light-skinned man was the same as a white man. And I did not fuck with white men, so girl, I used to have some fucked up ways of thinking, honey. Yes. All right, y'all. I'm about to go. I need to get dressed and go out here and get something to eat. Girl, I know my friend probably gonna text me and be like, "You ready to go to dinner?" Girl, I already ate. You already ate, girl. I already ate, girl. I really just don't feel like doing nothing today. I want to go home. I just want to go. I want to go to my apartment. That's it. All right, y'all. Bye.